I literally cannot believe I'm saying this, but the first month of the year is finally over. I don't know how, because it felt like I was watching the Stranger Things finale, and it was my birthday and Christmas literally a week ago. And no, it's been like a month since I've started this channel. So that means my January TBR was like a month ago, and I read 3 out of the 5 books on my TBR, but I got involved with the Better Than the Movies series, Dead Poet Society, so I read a bunch of books, and if you want to see which ones I read and what I rated them, I'm gonna be filming another video of my January, what I read and what I'm rating, because I read a lot more than predicted. I just didn't read all of the books on my TBR. But this month, I'm so locked, and I picked out a bunch of books to read this month. So, without further ado, let's go in and discuss them. So we all know that February is considered the month of love, right? Better Than the Movies last month and like Nothing But the Movies, they've really made me love romance books, so I figured I'd have definitely a few of those on my TBR for this month. And I'm also probably gonna end up rating other books than this, but this is like the ones, this is my checklist. These are the ones I must read. Like last time, yeah, I went way off script and read like 4 other books that were on my TBR and forgot about 2 of them. So let's just get started. And about the first romance book. So if you know the series Better Than the Movies, or kind of a series, there's like 2 books and some extra things on it, but you know Wes, he's the main guy. This is about his cousin and his girlfriend, well, like their love story, and we do see them mentioned as like a couple in Nothing But the Movies. So they are both from Omaha, and they get trapped in a room for 10 hours with an obnoxious, opinionated stranger, which is Charlie. So that happens, and then a few years later, Charlie and her are co-workers, and she's actually like kind of liking him, like he's really funny, but Charlie insists that they can't be friends, like opposite sex like can't be friends, but Bailey just wants to prove him wrong. And Charlie's like working to block out the feelings that he's known he developed from her. Like he's terrified to lose her if he has a crush, because you all know, like if you have a guy and you like a guy friend, you don't want to like ruin the friendship. So that's kind of what he's like scared to lose the friendship. And what doesn't help is that Bailey and Charlie are fake dating to disrupt the annoying pleasantries between Bailey's mom and her mom's new boyfriend. Like she just needed a relationship because her mom's being annoying. So what Charlie was hoping to avoid becomes a reality, and Bailey starts to see him not only as a friend, but as a lover. But Charlie has a secret, kind of doing the title name, a secret that involves Bailey and another bet Charlie has made. So Bailey doesn't know about this bet. I guess I don't know what the bet is yet, but I'm assuming it's like get with Bailey, or like you're not gonna fall, or you know, something like with the relationship. So it's kind of a cute love story. I also put this on Pango Books, not sponsored, but a lot of these books are from Pango Books. I love the website. Like this is literally brand new, guys, and I got it for less than half the price, so just let it know. And also a lot of these books are going to be featured in my next video in my book haul. I'm just waiting for like 2 more to come, but these are all brand new books. The next book I have is another rom-com-y book. It's the, like, look, brand new Pango Books. But it's Love and Gelato. I feel like everyone's seen this, but I've never actually read it. So it's kind of like an Italian summer romance, which I love the idea of that. So the main character, Lena, is spending the summer in Tuscany, and she is not there for like the Italian summer. She's there because her mother's dying wish is for her to go get to know her father that hasn't been around for 16 years. So all Lena wants to do is go back home. Like she doesn't want to be here. But she is given a journal that her mom had kept when she lived in Italy, like I guess with her father, and she discovers secret romances, art, and hidden bakeries and all of this stuff in like a magical world, basically, kept in her mother's journal. And that world inspires her to go after this man, go after the man, like a charming man named Ren, to follow in her mother's footsteps and uncover a secret that has been kept for far too long. And the secret will change literally everything in her life. Everything Lena is known about her mother, her father, herself, literally everything. So she needs to like find out the secret. And it's called Love and Gelato because people come to Italy for love and gelato, but someone tells her, but they find so much more. And I literally love the idea. I'm a big Call Me By Your Name Italian romance girl, so I feel like this book is gonna be right up my alley, and I feel like it's gonna be so cute for February because it's a little romance. So the last romance rom-com-y book on my TBR is Fake Skating, also by Lynn. I forgot to mention, but this one's by Jen Evans Welch. So, but this one, it's kind of a hockey romance, which, come on guys, heated rivalry. Let me know your opinions on that show, because I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I fell in love with that show. That romance was I love it so much, so we can talk about that, but right now let's focus on Fake Skating. Look at this beautiful, I know all these books are hardcover, actually except Love and Gelato, but this one, it comes with extra stuff too. So basically in this book, Danny and the main character Alec, they were best friends when they were younger, but Danny moved away, and then when she came back to Minnesota, Alec like wasn't the same person anymore. Like, he was a major famous like town hockey star. Like, he was insane. He's worshipped like gods in the town. And instead of Danny following him around, Alec has like a little crowd of fans drooling over him. And he's like in love with the attention. But you know how things happen, and they end up in the roles of boyfriend and girlfriend, but it's kind of a fake relationship. And it kind of forces them to like bring up their feelings for each other, because I mean, fake relationship, they fall in love with each other, like every cutesy little romance book ever. But I love her. I love Lynn Painter's writing. She's so like talented and making you feel every single emotion ever. And so that's why I love it. Like, it feels like I'm the one in the book. So I'm really excited for this book. I heard really good things about it. So yeah. The next book I have is a book I've been waiting to read for a very long time. These books took forever to come into the mail, but the third one is coming out in July. It's the Grandest Game series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's a part of the Inheritance Games world, but it focuses in on a new set of characters instead of like Avery and Jameson and Grayson from the original storyline, but they're still there. They're just like not really the main characters. So Avery Grahams decides to use her money in the last Inheritance Games book. If you haven't watched it, I guess you like kind of skipped this part, I don't know. But she uses it to fund a game every year where there's tickets being handed out, sometimes to random people, but sometimes it's like you just win. So there's a game and on Hawthorne Island, I'm pretty sure, and there's 7 tickets to it and a chance of a lifetime. Like, you win millions of dollars if you win. It's like a bunch of riddles and everything. So there's 3 main characters that we see in this book. So Lyra, so her dad had kind of died at the hands of one of the Hawthorns. I don't really know much about the story because we kind of left off on Brothers Hawthorne not knowing who the girl on the phone was, but I'm pretty sure based on this that it's Lyra. So she has a ticket and she wants to play, like, she's telling herself that she's playing for the money, but she's kind of finding the secrets of her father's death. That's just in the back of her brain. Like, she doesn't think she is, but she is. And Grayson and her kind of got a thing going on. But facing off against Lyra is Gigi, Grayson's half sister, yeah. And she's like a human ray of sunshine. She's the sweetest, most charismatic girl ever. And she wants to win. She's like never really won in her life. Her sister's doing that, so she really wants to win. And then Rohan, which we also see him in the Brothers Hawthorne as well as Gigi. All these characters are introduced in the Brothers Hawthorne book. He was like this part of this big gambling thing in England. And he has very few morals, dangerous. He just wants to win. Like, that's all he wants. So they're swept away to a private island with puzzles and mysteries to be solved. So it's just them. It's a mystery. Like, how are they going to solve this puzzle? Who's going to win? Type of book. So I'm very excited to read that. And once I finish that, I want to read The Glorious Rivals, which is the second book in this series. So on like the cover and everything, it really doesn't say much about this book. Is that it's kind of about Lyra. That's kind of what the back is saying. And I'm pretty sure it's just a big game. Again, it's lots of riddles, lots of everything. Mysteries deepen, alliances will be broken, and everything heats up. And this all takes place on Hawthorne Island. So it's kind of a mystery about, it's kind of incorporating games, love, feelings all into the mix. I love Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Like, this is Glorious Rivals, and the Gilded Blade for this series is coming out in July. I already got it pre-ordered, a signed copy. I'm so excited for it. So those are all the books on my February TBR. Maybe I won't read all of them. I hope I do, but sometimes you know what happens, like last in January. But I hope I read all of them, and I'm probably gonna read other ones other than this too, because I love books. I feel like this is a really good stack for this month. Like, I'm really excited. All these books, they sound so good. So if you want to see me read them, I mean, subscribe, because we're probably gonna be posting about them and reading them in some of my upcoming videos. So thank you all for watching. Bye bye.